Hello everyone. I wanted to share this loaded envelope and card that is in a cardinal theme. This is going to my brother and sister-in-law for Christmas. Each year I make them a cardinal themed Christmas card, and this year I decided to make them a loaded envelope to go with it. This is my card. I used a K&Company Cardinal sticker for the center, and this is a Kaisercraft die. This is Tim Holtz. The corners I think are either Marianne or Joycraft, and of course I use the Tim Holtz poinsettia and greenery die to decorate for the floral arrangement, and I used a lot of gold glitter on this, so it's very sparkly. Here is my loaded envelope, and I'm sending these out in mind that the people I'm sending them to are not crafters, so I don't include anything for them to craft with. Everything is already pre-made and ready for them to use to decorate their packages with, you know, what's in here with tags and the other little goodies. So to start with, there's a K&Company Cardinal right on there, and I used Tim Holtz dies to create this floral arrangement with the pine cones and the greenery, and then I created this little tag on the computer. The paper that I used for this loaded envelope is called Botanical Noel, and it comes from Michael's a couple years ago. I've been hoarding it because it's actually very gorgeous, and I finally cut into it this year. So here's these little tags I made with a Susan Wilson bow. The greenery in the back is a Cottage Cuts die, and again, all the stickers on here are K&Company. And so I have 3 of these tags. I did stamp on the back to and from. Here's the last one on there. And then I made these tags with the Spellbinders ornament die, and I just used a little pipe cleaner here to decorate, some craft that I crimped, and some glitter paper, and I made all the poinsettias in here and made all the tags on the computer. And here's another one with the cardinal going the other way. Then I did a very simple wand because I didn't want it to take away from the rest of the envelope. I wanted you to see all the cardinals the way that I had them sticking out in all the pockets. I made these tags right here. This particular one has a Cottage Cuts die with the cardinal here and the greenery, and then a memory box sleigh in the back. And then this is a Tim Holtz die, and this snowman is a Cottage Cuts die. I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but she has a little wreath on the top of her head that have cardinals in it, and I cut them out to place them on the tree. You can see them in there. The lighting isn't too good because it's dark here tonight, but those are those tags, and I also stamped those on the back. And then I made this. You've already seen this one, just like this, the Spellbinders ornament die, but I have it sitting in here so that the cardinal is in the middle, so you can see all the cardinals. And then I made this clothespin with one of the poinsettias, and this here is a Cottage Cuts die. I cut it on very shiny red, like metallic paper, and then I mounted it on a gold circle that I cut on my Spellbinders, and then the back is Spellbinders as well, and I used a little tab to make it look like an ornament, and I stamped them on the back. And then in the last pocket I have a few things in here. I had never used this die before. This is a Brenda Walton die, and it's a sticky note holder. It's really cute. I love this paper, and so I didn't want to cover it up too much, but I just decorated it and it's ready to go. And then I made my big tag, and I didn't want to cover anything up on here because the gold Cardinal is so pretty. This paper is really gorgeous. And then this is a Susan Wilson die too, the bow. And then I just left it plain on the back. I was thinking maybe my sister-in-law might put a picture on the back of it. And then this is another little tag with a holder. This is also a Brenda Walton die. And these two things just slide out. There's the little envelope. It's very pretty. Really cute. And then the back of it. And then here's the tag. This die cuts out the tag. I doubled my paper. See the back. I didn't want to do anything to the back because the gold Cardinal is so beautiful. And all I did was cut out this from my Cottage Cuts die and mounted it in a circle on the top. And then the die comes with this little tag with a reinforcement. So I cut that out and I tied a little tulle on the top. So this could be used to mount a picture or to journal on the back of it or put it on a gift, whatever you know, they want to use it for. So thank you so much for watching. I hope I've given you some inspiration to possibly make a Cardinal loaded envelope yourself. So I wish you all some happy crafting, and I will see you soon.